Alright, we're going to finish up your week 3 packet. We're looking at writing and solving inequalities. We're going to take a step back for a second before we get into the word problems, and let's review a little bit what we know of inequalities. Inequality, I know there's something in there about equal, but the in part means they're not equal. This is these signs. Do you remember these? We talked a lot about these. Greater than, less than. We talked a lot about that alligator's mouth, the hungry alligator who's always going to eat the bigger number. We talked about when they look this way, when there's the line, to where it means less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. This one says, nope, you're too good for me. This one says, yep, you're one of my friends, you're in my circle. Remember when we graphed these? The equal to's had closed circles. These had open circles. Alright, so let's go to our problems and see what we can figure out. Number 1 says, Tetsuo has 50 arcade tokens. Each arcade game at Retrorama costs 4 tokens. How many games can Tetsuo play? Alright, dude has 50 tokens. Can he spend more than 50 tokens? No. 450 is the most he has. That is the highest he can go. Can he spend 50 tokens? Yes, he can. So my alligator is going to eat the 50. Each game costs 4 tokens, and he wants to know how many games can he play. So now I have an inequality. I know how to solve these. We just did a sheet on these just a few minutes ago. 4G is less than or equal to 50. My 4 and my G are smushed. How do I undo a smush? That means multiply, so I'm going to divide. I'm going to divide by 4. What I do to one side, I do to the other. My 4's cancel. I'm left with G is less than or equal to 12.5. What does that actually mean? That means he can play up to 12 games. Can he play 13 games? No. He can only play 12 games. We can't play half of a game. Doesn't work that way. Can he play 2 games? Yep, he sure can. Can he play 5 games? Yep, he sure can. Can he play 27 games? No, he cannot play 27 games. We have to stop at 12. Alright? Let's look at the next one. Kimberly has $120 to spend at the bookstore. Kimberly buys a hardcover book for $36, as well as some gift cards for her family and friends. Each gift card is $15. How many gift cards can Kimberly buy? She has $120. Can she go over $120? No. She doesn't have her mom's debit card, her credit card. She can't go over. That's it. So that alligator is going to eat $120. She can go up to $120. She buys a hardcover book. She just buys one of them and spends $36 on that book. And she wants to get gift cards for $15. The question is, how many gift cards can she get? So how many cards can she get? I know how to solve this. Do you remember our don't call me after midnight? Distribute, combine, move, add, subtract, multiply, divide. Do I have anything to distribute? Nope. Do I have anything to combine? Nope. Do I have anything to move? Nope. Do I have any addition and subtraction happening on the side with the variable? I do. I have a 36. That is a positive 36. How do I undo positive 36? Negative 36. What I do to one side, do to the other. 36 cancels. I'm left with 15C. My sign stays the same. The sign does not change. Right? Multiply and divide. Do I have multiplication division happening on the side with the variable? I do. 15 is smushed to C. That means multiply. So I'm going to divide to get rid of that. 15 cancels. I'm left with C. My sign stays the same. 84 divided by 15 leaves me with 5.6. She can buy up to 5 cards. Can she buy 6 cards? No. You can't buy 0.6 of a card. She can only buy 5 cards. Can she buy 3 cards? Yep. Can she buy 1? She sure can. Can she buy 7? No. She can buy up to 5 cards. That's it. I'm going to leave you to do number 3. Number 3 works exactly like 1 and 2. Pay attention. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 is worded a little bit differently, so it can get a little bit confusing. A farmer ties 4 bags on his mule. If the mule can carry up to 200 pounds and each bag weighs 30 pounds, how many more bags can the mule carry? The mule can carry up to 200 pounds. So, can it carry more than that, or is that the max? 200 is the max. So my alligator is going to eat 200 because that's the biggest amount it can carry. So he's got 4 bags on his mule, and each bag weighs 30 pounds. So he's got 4 bags. Those bags weigh 30 pounds. He wants to know how many more 30-pound bags can he carry. I can simplify this to say he's already got 120 bags on him, and I'm looking to see how many more 30-pound bags I can add to make the 200-pound limit. So I'm going to use my funky saying, don't call me after midnight. Do I have anything to distribute? No. Do I have anything to combine? No. Do I have anything to move? No. Do I have any addition and subtraction happening on the side with the variable? Yes. I have 120. Positive 120. How do I get rid of a positive 120? Negative 120. What I do to one side, I do to the other. 120 cancels. I'm left with 30b is less than or equal to 80. I have multiplication happening with my variable. To get rid of multiplication, I'm going to divide. My 30s cancel. I'm left with b. And if I plug that in my calculator, I get 2.6. So how many bags can this mule carry? Up to 2 more. If we put 3 bags on him, we're going to go over 200 pounds. He can carry 1 more. He can carry 2 more. That's it. Alright, we're going to do 1 more on the next page, and the rest of it is yours. Look at number 5. Let's see what Helga's got going on. Number 5 says, Helga signs up to coach hockey. She wants to make at least $775 during the season. She gets $200 at the start of the season and $50 for each practice session she has. How many practice sessions does Helga need to have this season? She wants at least $775. Is that the most she wants, or does she want to go over that? If I say something is at least, I want to go over that. So what happens on the other side is what my alligator wants to eat, because that side should be bigger than 775. She gets $200 at the start of the season. $200 happens one time. She gets $50, we're adding to it $50 for every practice she has. So this week she may have 1 practice, Next week, she wants to have 5 practices. So that's our giant IDK. So let's figure out how many practices she needs to have to make at least $775. Don't call me after midnight. Distribute, combine, move, add, subtract, multiply, divide. Do I have anything to distribute? No. Do I have anything to combine? No. Do I have anything to move? No. Do I have any addition and subtraction happening on the side with the variable? I do. I've got a positive 200. To undo positive 200, negative 200. What I do to one side, do to the other. 200s cancel. I'm left with 50p is greater than or equal to 575. Multiply and divide on the side of the variable. I do. 50 is multiplied by p. To undo multiplication, I'm going to divide. What I do to one side, I do to the other. 50s cancel. I'm left with p is greater than or equal to 11.5. So look at this. P has to be bigger than 11.5. P is my practice sessions. So this means she has to have at least 12 practices. 11 practices won't work. 11 practices won't meet her goal of $775. She has to go 12 practices or more. I gave you a cheat sheet on your clipboards way long time ago that has your clue words on there. Hope you still have those. If not, let me know and I'll post them to Google Classroom. The rest of these should work just like the examples. If you have any questions, send me a message on Google Classroom and I'll help you out. I love you guys. See you soon.